What is good, my people? I am back after like a whole couple of years break. Oh my gosh, yo, it's crazy. Man, motocross is taking a turn, huh? Like, whew, I've been watching Road Life, the Supercross. I've been watching these games come out, and all I can say is I can only play what I feel is like actually worth it. And I feel this game is worth it. Like, I done watched a few gameplays. Not a few gameplays. I mean, I've actually like played the games. I played Monster Energy, you know, first one, second one. And woo, right in that pool, come on. Hey, in real life that would never happen, but it was cool. But nah, like for real though, I've been watching a couple of the past few games that have come out. And I wasn't really feeling it like that. Like I before I deleted it, I did a lot of gameplay on MX vs ATV All Out. And that's actually kind of the last game I really like played like for real. And it's crazy because I jumped from that to as you can see, I jumped from that to this, so I'm kind of getting used to the physics and stuff a little bit. But no, it's really fun though. It's actually pretty cool. So this is a huge upgrade because Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game, the first one, just wasn't. I should have came off that tabletop. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but I didn't think it was really that like good, I guess you could say. So I didn't really bother with it too much. And right in that pool. Oh, so unrealistic. What am I doing? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry you had to watch this. This is my first time coming on the track. It's an online track, Toronto 2014. It's awesome. This is my very first time touching it since I actually started the gameplay. So, but no, back to what I was saying. Honestly, it's been like crazy because you know we all talked about Reflex since all the new games have come out, and it's actually we're not to that level yet. But honestly, I gotta say this is probably my favorite one since Reflex has come out. Even though it's not an MX vs ATV game, just in the motocross, you know, realm in general. Because this bike, like you can feel the bike, like it's just crazy. Like you can actually feel the bike react to, like right here. Like you can actually see that the guy's like coming off of the bike, like in the air. Like it's actually gravity exists, guys. Like I know I'm so late on this, but I'm just like, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm kind of like. I'm just talking, and you know, at the same time, I gotta use this. No, it's just crazy. Like gravity is real in this game now. Like the bike actually has inertia. The bike reacts to the track. Like if you hit a bump and you hit it, like if you're on the whip section, right, and you actually like hit it a little, like you know, you hit the edge of your bike comes off the end or whatever like that. You're gonna flip. Like, you can lean back as much as you want, but, like, at the end of the day, like, the bike actually has control. My biggest statement is, like, you actually have to fight the bike, not the other way around or whatever. I kind of, like, it didn't come out how I wanted it to necessarily, but, you know, in the real world, yeah, you're talking, like, you control your bike, don't let it control you, but, like, when it comes to actual, like, how it actually really is, like, you're pretty much the bike's bitch. That's basically how it really is if you've ever actually ridden before. I'm not professional or nothing, but I do ride, and I know that if you can't have your way with that bike unless you really know what you're doing, and you have to respect the bike. And it's crazy because like here you actually have to respect the bike, or else it's gonna win every single time. Like it's gonna do what it wants, and you know you will lose momentum. So. I know we've already got all these, you know, I know you've heard it from everyone else, and it's like, whatever now, like, yeah, who are you? I don't care, but, you know, it's just crazy cool how we made progress like this, how it's just like, I don't know, it's just crazy, because we, like, MX vs ATV All Out was, like, the last one I played, and from going from that to this, it's like, it feels good, man. It feels damn good. Oof. Come on, Levi, what are you doing, bro? But, better than me, probably. But no, it's just crazy cool, like the progress like Milestone has made. I've been watching it, but now that I'm actually like able to come on and like relearn everything and come back in. It feels really good, honestly. Like I've been feeling kind of upset missing out. So I've been playing this game for a little minute and I was like, you know what, like why don't I jump back in and start actually making videos and stuff now, because like they actually enjoy it. Like I was playing it and I was like, you know what, this game feels pretty damn good. Like it's definitely worth the time to get better at. There's a skill gap for sure. When I look like I suck now, man. When I first started this shit, I was ass. Like I couldn't stay straight on the track. Like I can't do it now that much, but I literally could not. Like I couldn't stay on the track. Like maybe you guys weren't that bad, but I was, goddamn. I was sitting there like turning around corners. Whoa! Oh hell no! I was coming around corners, like staying on the steering basically, and not like leaning or whatever, or I was leaning too much and stuff like that. So I learned to not. It teaches you to respect the bike, like how I say, like you can't just you can't go all the way back in the whip section and just kind of wing it. You actually have to react to whatever is going on, to the different like bumps and stuff like that. So everyone already heard enough about that. So enough of me ranting about how good the game is. I love it. So Milestone, keep that shit up, man. Y'all doing great, wonderful. But now this track here, honestly, I should have looked into who made it. Whoever made this track, I mean, Jesus, this is great. There's like a mixture of everything going on here. There's not really any flat sections or anything. I almost made that. Okay. Was that a true? I wasn't even looking. Honestly, I wasn't even looking at that was like a triple or whatever. Honestly, it might have been a that wasn't like. Just landed on top of my head. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. So I want to ask you guys. Okay. Oh my God! I almost got to take it out again. So I want to ask you guys, right? What was your craziest, what was your first time on the motocross track? And also at that, I mean your first time on a bike, really. Was your first time on a bike on a motocross track or what? Because recently with me, right? I've always been into motocross. I've always been into dirt bikes and stuff like that. But I had a quad when I was younger, and I used to rake leaves and shovel snow and stuff like that just to afford it, right? So, cause I was in middle school, elementary school. So I got my first quad. It was a Chinese. I don't even know what it was called. They started with an X or something. The name was team, whatever. I don't know. So basically, right? I took it to Acro Raceway. I'm from Jersey. I don't know. You probably don't know what it is. Sorry for the fucked up rhythm section, guys. I apologize. I know I'm riding shit right now, but I flipped over and crashed. Never rode after that at a track. The bike was just so much to maintain, because the Chinese bikes are kind of so dookie bike. So basically, it was just shit. I poured so much money into it just to keep it running. And then, so here we fast forward to now. However many years later, I'm 20 now. So it's been whatever. I'm not doing it. But basically, I have a YZ125 two-stroke. I love this thing. It is so fast. So the other day, it was January. Oh, sorry, I was thinking. I look up when I think. It was around January 10th. So it was the beginning of the new year. Oh, nice. I did it. All right, so basically, I rode. We had this really nice warm day in Jersey. It was 70 degrees outside, so there was mad people. The track is in Millville. It's called Field of Dreams. I went to, and everyone. The track looks decent, but everyone think tabletops and stuff like that are so easy and stuff like that. Yeah, they are, but when you don't know how to jump a bike because you never did, it's not easy, because you might just flip over the motherfucking bike. And guess who learned the hard way? Because I didn't know how to jump, and I'm on a motocross track the very first time. So basically, right? I'm I'm just doing my thing or whatever, and I'm damn, I'm out of breath and shit. I'm a little out of shape. I'm not fatter now, I'm out of shape. I've been out of high school for a few years now or whatever, so I'm getting kind of winded. I'm damn, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm sure I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't jumped the bike yet. I'm just going over bumps, falling and shit, sliding. because I'm going so damn slow. Swore I was doing like 90 miles an hour ripping shit. Then I see myself in a video later. Hey, I was barely moving. It looked like I was walking the bike. So basically, I didn't know my tires were flat. They weren't flat prior to me going to the practice. They were flat after I decided to try to go for a jump. Mind you, I watched a couple YouTube videos, didn't really know how to jump or anything like that. Just kind of just like, all right, just as long as you stand up, you're gonna be okay. I know there's more to it, but it was kind of just like the gist of what I was thinking and telling myself, like, all right, just stand up, you know, follow the weight of, you know, you jump the bike, don't let the bike jump you, don't go hanging up. When you start hanging off the back, it's not fun. And that's mostly, I know that was not, oh my God, he ain't got no right to be flipping around like that. I'm going to continue right when, we're going to go to another track, and I'm going to continue in a minute, guys. Okay, so here we go. I'm at another track that I've never been to. I feel like I did pretty decent on the last track, but I've never actually been to it, so I think I'm pretty decent. But anyway, back to what we were talking about, guys. So basically, oh my God, what the fuck? This is why I want to turn AI off on single player, but I don't know how. But so basically, I had a flat tire. I think that's what I was saying. I had like a flat tire. Fork seals were blown. Sprocket basically it was a bunch of stuff wrong with the bike. I didn't know. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, like the bike just looked like really decent. I'm not. I know it sounds bad. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, you just bought a bike and just took it on the track. Like, I did. The thing is, like, I spent so much time like dropping just a few links on the chain. Oh, sorry. So sorry. You guys had to witness this shit. Oh my God. But basically, I spent so much time trying to drop a link, drop these links on the chain. I kind of like I saw everything else on the bike and it just looked good. Like, I was like, all right, well, we're good. Like, I just want to get on the track. It's been so long. Spent my whole life like wanting to do this. Like, it was like my whole life literally led up to that moment. So I'm like, all right, well, that bike that runs good. I can ride it. The bike's straight. Like, I'm good to go. So, you know, I'm swearing I'm ripping shit, like I'm sliding around this one turn, I keep fucking falling. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? So I try to do this. It's like it was a single. All right, so picture this: you come around a corner, right, and then you kind of go up a hill. You could double it or a single into like I wouldn't say a triple. It was, but it was so small. It was more like a whoops looking kind of triple, but it was going uphill. So the thing is, you can't case it though. You can't. It's like you can't case it because it's just like if you case it, you're going in like a fucking pothole, like a big pothole. So I got bold enough. Oh my God, what the fuck? They have a bunch of knees over there. So basically, it just got to the point where it was just like, I was like, fuck it, man. Like, you know, I'm not gonna die. Fuck it. So I sent it. I was sitting down. I think I actually was standing up. I can't remember, but I think I attempted to stand up, but like my body just kind of told me to sit the fuck down. Obviously, not smart. So I went over the front fender just slowly disappeared, and like I just lost the front of the bike, and it just disappeared. Damn it! That happened quite a time. That didn't happen to me, but now kind of close. But basically, the front end just disappeared, and I flipped over the bike. Fucking, mind you, this is just in January that just passed like a couple months ago, so I'm thinking like I just broke my brand new helmet, like a Fox helmet. Like, I was so fucking mad, yo. I was like, oh my God, bro, like I cannot believe this shit. So I checked the fender instantly. I didn't feel any pain or nothing. It was weird. Like the next day I did, but I didn't feel anything at that time. So I'm like, oh, I'm straight. I'm straight. So I'm like, okay, cool, like I'm good. So I get up, guys, like, you good? Yo, I felt so hard. I didn't realize that I had tinted goggles at the time, and well, still now. And the lens, I can't even go past these guys. So like the lens popped out, and like I felt like face first. I'd never actually seen someone crash and their lens pop out their fucking goggles. Yo, I swear to God, this shit was just on the ground. I'm like, wow, like I really just ate shit, bro. So I got up and kept going. Basically every time I came around that corner, I fell. A couple times I didn't, and I felt good. But like with my tires being like flat and I didn't know, it was just a lot of things were different. Like I ride a sports bike with my boots on, I couldn't really feel like the gear shifter. So I'm like, I'm used to this shit. Like it's not like I don't ride. Like I got ride bikes. Like I have a Kawasaki Ninja 500. I had a 600, but I don't know. So I'm like, it's not like I don't know how to shift gears or nothing like that. I got that shit down. It was just, I don't know, man. It was just like I just couldn't get the feel for shifting while riding. So I just had to get the feel for it. My first time really riding the bike, it was on a track. A couple other times tried jumping. I got a couple jumps in, but I noticed that I kept having the bike fall from under me. Like the front fender just kept fucking disappearing. Like I just kept like, it just felt like I was like dragging behind the bike. So like it was like the bike was pulling me. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Like where I'm trying to learn how to jump, but like you're just like pulling, the bike is just pulling you. So like obviously I need to learn how to stand up. Elbows, out and all that shit. Tuck the bike in with your knees, like hug that motherfucker. So yeah, so basically that's my story. And then yeah, I've kept falling a bunch of times, and then like a little after that I broke my back in an incident at home. So like that. Yeah, just like that. That was on purpose, guys. I was just trying to show you. Fuck out of here. Hell no. But like so basically I broke my back recently. It was my tailbone and fractured my vertebrae, so like I'm okay now, kinda sorta. But basically I'm gonna be back out I wanted to be back out in June before all this shit started happening. It's crazy stuff, but I wanna know like how long did it take you guys to get used to like just the basics of being on a dirt bike, like and like riding and stuff like that. And like also just like what was your first bike, and like what was your first experience like on the racetrack? Like I just really want to know, because I'm like really curious. Ooh, that would have got me in trouble. I don't know. I just think it's like really. I just always thought it was really cool watching other people like their first time on the track. It kind of like motivated me a bit. But then I realized I'm probably the worst one because most other people didn't fucking crash when they did it. So, It's definitely different. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm gonna let you guys go though. Let me know what you guys want for more future content. I'm here to stay. So I definitely will have a lot more content coming out for you guys. So I will catch you guys later.